Find a comfortable seat and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, settle into your breath. Settle into the presencing of this moment. This marker of the shift of something. Of a crossing of a border, of a threshold. From the ordinary to something beyond it. Softened skin, muscles of the face and jaw. And savor the sense of your breath. Take a slow drink of breath up the front of your spine, past the cave of your heart. Keep drawing a breath in and up into the cave of your skull and hold your breath there. And sip a little more air in, a little more, and hold it there. Behind closed eyelids, look up gently. Take one more strong sip and let it go. Again, savor your breath as the natural breath returns. Again, a slow drink of air up the front of your spine. As you draw this breath in, draw the sensations of your body up with it, into the cave of your skull, and hold it there. Sip a little more, and hold. Take one more strong sip, and let it go. Notice what you can sense now. Throughout times and through ancient practices, and even through into modern scientific inquiry, there's this inherent sense in us that there's more to us and there's more to the world than what's in our everyday awareness. So within these practices, within the fluidus practice, its movement is ritual to enhance our capacity to feel, to sense, to allow more of what's been asleep, more of what's been hidden, to make itself revealed to us. So this is movement and breath and touch as an enacting, as a movement towards the relationship with the really real. Take one more strong sip. And a soft exhale. And imagine that each time that we move, each time that we breathe, we're spiraling in a little deeper into the world and a little deeper into ourselves. And stay deep in this place as you slowly peel back your eyelids and let vision flood back in. And Igor, Misha, and I will be on this journey with you. And the first thing that we would do is we'll open up the flowing of the inner rivers. The rivers of living fluids, the rivers of information. And these are the rivers that will continuously ride inwards. Bring a soft right fist to your left collarbone. Using a soft fist, the back of your right fingers, to the valley right above your left collarbone. And with the back of your fingers, lightly touch that valley. Notice what you're feeling. With the tips of your fingers now, sink deeper into that space. Now with the soft, hollow, but heavy fist, 5 hits. Take a breath to feel. Now bring a soft left fist to the valley above your right collarbone. Light touch it first. Use the tips of your fingers now to sink in deeper. With a hollow, soft, but heavy right fist now 5 times. Take a breath to feel. Bring the backs of the fingers of both hands to the side of your neck, behind your ear and behind your jaw, along the thick muscles on the side of your neck. And again, light touch it first. Now with the tips of the fingers, along the front of the muscle, sink in a little deeper. With a heavy fist now, 5 times. A breath to feel. Bring a soft right fist again to the space between your left shoulder and left chest. With the tips of the fingers, sink in deeper. Heavy fist 5 times. Left fist to the space between your right shoulder and right chest. Tips of the fingers sink deeper. Heavy fist 5 times. With the tips of the fingers, with a soft fist along the collarbones, along the sternum. Rubbing in deeply. Moving down towards your belly. Between the belly button and the sternum now. Back of the fingers, light touch. Now the tips of the fingers will sink in deeper. Heavy fist 5 times. Bring your legs out in front of you. The crease of the hips, so where the thigh bones meets the pelvis, the crease of the hips. Come up a little higher, yeah, right there. The crease of the hips. So again, light touch. Now with the tips of the fingers, sink in deeper along the crease of the hips. With a heavy fist 5 times. Bend the knees with soft fist behind the knees. So between the calf and the back of the thigh. With the tips of the fingers now sink in deeper. With a heavy fist 5 times. And cross your legs, reveal your inner ankles. So the inner ankles now, back of a soft fist, soft fingers. With the tips of the fingers now go deeper. Heavy fist now 5 times. Cross your legs, comfortable seat again. Relax your arms. And settle into your breath. And notice what you feel now. Preparing for the double breath. Now the double breath is in through the nose, so it's a full breath in. Add another little bit of breath on the top, and then everything out. So follow along with my pace. It can be a little intense to breathe this way, but we're not going to do it for very long. We'll do it for about a minute. So the breath is going to go like this. Do your best to follow along with my pace. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. And begin. At the end of your next exhale, exhale everything out and hold at the bottom. As you continue to hold, drift deeper into yourself. Ten more seconds. Take a slow drink of air. Hold it at the top. And exhale everything out. Bring your hands to the ground in front of you. Notice what it feels like to touch the ground. As you walk your hands forward, walk your sitting bones back. Let your belly relax onto your thighs. Now imagine that you can lift just your low belly up away from your thighs. Keep the lift of your low belly and walk your fingers back until you're on top of your sitting bones as best as you can. Let your sitting bones be heavy. Let your knees be heavy. Now visualize our three triangles. So there's a low belly triangle. There's a low belly triangle and a collarbone triangle here. So you can lift the low belly triangle and the collarbone triangles up. Now keep both of those lifted. And the third one is the heart triangle or the sternum triangle that comes from the middle of your sternum and down the sides of your ribs. So lift the low belly triangle, lift the collarbone triangle, and take the sternum triangle and slide it down and back so your heart is held by the strength of your ribs. Now keep those two places connected. Bring your hands lightly to your knees and lean back until you feel your body start to turn on to keep you from falling. Allow the front of your body to stay long. Lift the low belly and the collarbone triangles. Soften the sternum triangle back. Let it hold your heart. Stay long along the front of your body. Relax your arms. Lift your knees up a little bit. Breathe down into the sides of your pelvis. Lean back a little bit and see if you can find a little bit of a shake in your body as you stay long along the front of your body. Sternum triangle is holding. Even float your arms up for a moment. Take a little bit more weight to your right sitting bone. Take a little more weight to your left sitting bone. Sway over towards your right sitting bone. Breathe deeply into the sides of your pelvis. Sway a little more towards your left sitting bone. Going side to side on your breath. Knees are slightly lifted. On your next exhale, lean forward. Gather your hands at the sternum triangle at your heart. Keep holding the sternum triangle in as you inhale. Lift your arms up and wide and eagle fly. As you exhale again, gather at the sternum triangle. Soft arms, goblin in. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, arms come in. One more time. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, gather in. Lean your weight over to your right sitting bone. Let your right leg come out in front of you. Bring your right hand to the sternum triangle on the right, to your right heart. Let the right ribs slide back. Let your left knee go heavy. Reach through your right thigh bone. Slide your right ribs back. Bring your left fingers lightly to the side of your face. Reach your left elbow forward. Slide your right ribs back. Keep your right sitting bone heavy. Now breathe deeply into your right side. Keep your weight on your right sitting bone. Reach through your left elbow. Reach through your right thigh. Inhale. Full exhale. Keep your left knee heavy. Weight your right sitting bone. And again, reach right thigh, left elbow. Deep inhale. As you exhale, cross your legs. Lean forward, hands to goblin heart. Inhale, gather at the heart triangle. Open your arms up and wide and fly. Exhale, gather. One more time. Inhale. And gather. Lean your weight into your left sitting bone. Let your left leg come out in front of you, balancing it on the heel. Right knee goes heavy. Bring your left hand to your left ribs, the left sternum triangle. Bring your right fingers lightly to the side of your head and to your face. Reach through your left thigh bone. Reach through your right elbow. Let your left ribs go deeper into your heart. Inhale fully into your left side and exhale fully. Keep your left sitting bone heavy, your right knee heavy. Inhale, reach through your left elbow, left thigh. Exhale fully. One more time, deep inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees, lean forward, gather at your heart. Keep the gathering as you inhale, open and fly. Exhale, gather in. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, gather in. Bring the weight to both sitting bones. Lift your knees slightly. Lift the low belly and collarbone triangles. Soften the sternum triangle into your body. Soft hands to goblin heart. Lean back and feel your body turn on. Knees lifted slightly. Bring your arms out in front of you. Tense your fists, tense the muscles of your arms as strong as you can. It's almost like you can't move them at all. But now against that tension, begin to try to move your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. Breathe into the sides of your pelvis. Now soften the tensions just a little bit, moving the tensions from the skin and towards the bones. Let your fingers begin to open. Resist the movement as if you were moving through a thick liquid air. Allow your spine to turn. Keep the tension in the arms. And allow your breath to move down and fill your body as you dance through the tension. Keep leaning back. Lean into the challenge. Lean into the fire. For 5. Deep breath. Keep the knees lifted long through the front of your body. Sternum triangle holds in. 3. 2. 1. Lean forward. Gather at the sternum triangle. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, roll over onto your hands and knees. Bring soft hands to the ground. Weight on the outer edge of the hands, on the pinky moon of the hands, with the soft cave of the index finger lifted. Baby hands. Hands a little bit in front of the shoulders. Keep most of the weight in your legs. Soft elbows, soft joints. Full breath. Shift your weight slightly to the outside of your left hand, outside of your right hand. On your next exhale, let your hips slide back towards your heels, soft arms. Now using your breath and as little muscle as possible, inhale, inflate your body up towards your hands. Exhale, widen your sitting bones, slide your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, soft joints, inflate towards your hands. Exhale, widen the sitting bones, slide back towards your heels. Keep moving on your breath. Inhaling and inflating forward. Exhaling and sliding back. Now, even as you move here, find the deeper connections into the triangles. Let your low belly triangle lift along with your collarbone triangle. Even as you're rolling, hold the heart triangle in, the sternum triangle in, so it's gently holding back against your heart. Now move from within the boundaries of the triangles. Slow your movement down and come back to hands and knees, all fours. Preparing for double breath. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. And begin. This will be a short one. the end of your next exhale, empty everything out and hold. Now keep the holding. Slide your hips back while you hold your breath. Roll forward towards your hands. Keep tension in your body and do this 3 more times as you hold your breath. Tension your body as you roll. 2 more times, tension your body as you roll. 1 more time, tension your body as you roll. Let your breath come back in. Sit back on your heels, close your eyes. Take a slow drink of air. And a full exhale. Keep spiraling deeper into yourself. Notice what's becoming more and more revealed to you. Slide your hands forward again, all fours. This time tuck your toes under. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Soft joints, weight from the outer shoulder blades, from the outer wings into the outer hands. Soft knees. Use your breath to explore the sense of this place. Use your exhales to feel different parts of the inner world. Connect the triangles, the low belly, the collarbones. Let your sternum triangle soften back into your heart. Walk your feet to your hands. Separate your feet as wide as your hips. Soft knees and fold. Find the connection from your outer hips into your outer feet. Envision this inner fountain of energy, this inner flow from the inner ankles up the inner legs, up into the ocean of pelvis and belly, lifting all the way up into the heart and head. And this sense of rootedness from the outsides of the body down into the outer edges of the feet. Soften the knees even more. Bring your left hand to your right ribs, to the right side of the sternum triangle. Use your left hand to soften your right heart in, your right ribs in. Let your right arm be soft and heavy. As you inhale now, keep the right ribs in, keep the heart gathered. Inhale, let the soft right wing open and fly. Exhale, dive. Twice more. Let the right heart gather first with the left hand, and then from that place, inhale, open and fly. Exhale, dive. 1 more. Inhale, half flight through the right arm. Exhale, dive, and switch. Left wing is heavy. Right hand to left heart. Let the heart gather first as you inhale. Open left wing and fly. Exhale, dive. Let the left heart gather. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Both arms hang heavy now. Gather both sides of your heart and inhale. Both wings open and fly. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise all the way up. Let eagle's wings go up and wide. Exhale, arms by your sides, close your eyes. Let this moment present itself to you. Allow yourself to be sensed at the center of it. Soften your knees as you inhale now. Let eagle's wings open up and wide. Let the outer hips wrap in. Exhale and fold. Left hand to right heart. Inhale, gather and open the right wing. Exhale, dive. Let the right hand go to the left ribs. Inhale, left wing opens. Exhale, dive. Both hearts gather. Inhale, open the wings. Exhale, place your hands, step back into a plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Bend the knees. Push with your hands, pull back with your hips, slide your hips back to your heels. As you exhale, sit back on your heels, lean forward, gather at the heart. Keep the gathering. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, gather in, sit back, hands to goblin heart. 2 more times. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, gather in. 1 more. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, hips back, hands forward. Inhale, breathe yourself forward towards your hands. Exhale, lift hips, lift knees, downward facing dog. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. As you inhale, walk to your hands. Exhale and dive. Left hand to right heart. Inhale, open, fly with the right wing. Exhale, dive, switch, right hand, left heart. Inhale, open, fly. Exhale, dive. Gather the heart triangle. Inhale, both arms fly. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise all the way up. Eagle arms up and wide. This time, keep going. Wrap the outer hips in. Slide the hips back and fold. Inhale, right arm opens, fly. Exhale, dive. Right hand to left heart. Inhale, open the left wing. Exhale, dive. Both arms. Inhale, open. Exhale, place the hands and step back. Inhale at the top. Exhale, melt to the ground. Bend the knees, push with your hands, slide your hips back. Exhale, gather at the heart. Inhale, open and fly. 2 more times. Exhale, gather. Inhale, fly. Exhale, gather. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, hips back, hands forward. Inhale, breathe towards your hands. Exhale, lift hips and knees. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, walk to your hands. Exhale, dive. Inhale, left hand to right heart. Open the right wing, fly. Exhale, dive. Switch. Inhale, open the left wing. Exhale, dive. Both hearts gather. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise all the way up. Eagle wings up and wide. Exhale, arms by your sides. Step your feet a little wider than your hips. Soften your knees forward, sitting bones back. Spiral both thighs in, so it's not just the foot. Both thighs spiral in. Press your first 2 toes down so there's a lift of the inner fountain, a lift of the inner ankles. Bring your hands to goblin heart. Bring your knees forward and your hips back without letting your knees widen. Imagine that you're pushing your feet apart. Do you feel the strength of your outer roots? Lift the low belly triangle. Soften your sternum triangle in. Lift your collarbone triangle and find a pulse. Pushing the feet apart, but the knees stay pointing straight forward. Find a pulse. Bring a little bit more weight to your outer left foot. Left knee keeps pointing forward. Belly button spirals towards the left leg. Deep breath into the sides of your pelvis. Shift your weight more into the outside of your right foot. Press your right big toe and second toe down. Find the strength in your outer hip. Come through center. And gather at the heart triangle. Inhale, open eagle wings up. Exhale, wrap outer hips in and fold. Gather both heart triangles in this time. Inhale, open both wings. Exhale, hands down, step back. Inhale, roll forward into a plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull yourself back to your heels. Exhale, gather at the heart. Inhale, open and fly. This time as you exhale, let your left heart go in more. You can bring your right fingers to your left heart. Bring more weight to your left knee. Let your left arm hang heavy. Your head hangs heavy. Use your right hand to slide your left heart in more. Keep that sense. Now let your right arm hang like an elephant trunk. Soft right arm. Slide right armpit, right hip away from each other. Use the movement of your hips. Slide your left waist. Left ribs deeper into your body. Now you can use your left hand. Deep breath into the sides of your pelvis. Keeping the right arm heavy, you can begin to straighten and play. Using the movement of the right arm. The depth of your breath to feel the right sail. As you exhale, hips come down, elephant through center, tickling the ground. Right fingers to the right. Left hand softens the right ribs in. Now the left elephant trunk hangs heavy. More weight to your right knee. You can bring your right fingers to your right heart. Right ribs slide back. Slide left armpit, left hip away from each other. Deep breath. Use the movement of your left arm. Depth of your breath. Elephant through center, gather at the heart. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, hips back, hands forward. Inhale, roll forward to your hands. Exhale, lift your hips and knees. Walk your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold. Both hearts gather in, both wings open and fly. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, step your feet a little bit apart. Spiral your legs in, triangle chair. Push down through your first and second toes. Knees point straight ahead as if you're trying to make the ground underneath you wider. Lift the low belly and sternum triangles. Gather the heart triangle in and back. Shift your weight more to your outer left leg. Inhale, float the right leg up. Right ribs come in. Exhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. Separate your feet at least as wide as your hips. Press down through your first and second toes. Bend both knees, lean forward a little bit. Bring your left hand to your left heart. Tongues and tails on the left leg. So left thigh bone reaches forward even as the left butt resists back. Bring your right fingers to the side of your head. Lift the low belly triangle. Gather the heart triangle in. Imagine you're trying to widen your right knee. And as you widen your right knee, your belly button spirals towards your left leg. Reach through your right elbow. Reach through your left knee. Lean forward a bit more. Slide your left ribs back.
with your left hand. Take a deep breath into your left waist. Hold at the top. And full exhale. Again, deep inhale. Hold at the top. And full exhale. One more time, deep inhale. Hold. And as you exhale, keep the gathering of the heart, hands to goblin heart. Inhale, keep the gathering open and fly. Exhale, gather at the heart. Keep the gathering, inhale, open and fly. Exhale, gather at the heart. Inhale, open. As you exhale, lean forward, more weight to your outer left foot. Inhale, right ribs spiral in, right leg floats up. Exhale, both feet down, wrap the legs in and fold. Gather at the heart, inhale, open and fly. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, thighs spiral in, knees forward, butt back, triangle chair. Lift the low belly triangle. Lift the collarbone triangle. Keep that lift and gather at the heart. Shift your weight to the outside of your right leg. As you inhale, breathe your left leg up as your left ribs go in. Lean forward, left leg goes back, feet as wide as hips. Bend both knees. Lean forward, more weight is on your outer right foot. Right hand to right ribs. Right ribs slide back. Right thigh bone reaches. Bring your left hand to the side of your face. Imagine that you're trying to swing your left knee outwards to get the pelvis, the belly button to spiral towards your right knee. Reach through the left elbow. Reach through the right thigh. Right ribs come in. And now breathe into the back of your right waist. Hold at the top. Exhale fully. Keep the right heart in. Deep inhale. Hold at the top. Full exhale. One more time. Reach through the left elbow. Hold at the top. Full exhale. Gather at the heart. Gather the heart triangle. Keep the gathering. Inhale, open and fly. Exhale, gather. Keep the gathering at the heart. Resist the opening with the heart as you fly. Exhale back one more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, gather, lean forward, weight to the outside of your right foot. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale as both feet come down, wrap the hips in and fold. Breathe. Shift your weight from the outside of one foot to the outside of another foot. Gather both hearts. One time, inhale, open, fly. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, arms by your sides, close your eyes. Spiral deeper in. Allow the movement of your attention, of your awareness, of your consciousness to ride on your breath. So allow your awareness to spread beyond your skin as you inhale, inhabiting the world beyond it. Then as you exhale, allow the world to indwell you, bring it all into your center. And as you inhale, let yourself expand. As you exhale, and gather it all into yourself. Soften the knees. Shift your weight into your outer left foot. Float the right leg up now. With a soft left knee, bring your right foot to the front of your left thigh so your right knee is pointed more forward. Bend both knees so your thigh is pushing into your foot and your foot is pushing into your thigh. Bring your right hand to your right heart triangle, right ribs. Lean forward a bit. Reach the right knee forward. Slide the right ribs back. Find a strength and a gathering there. Keep that. Begin to slide your right arm inside your right thigh. Keep sliding the right ribs in. Then let your left arm willow like a willow tree branch, soft over your head. Keep the eyes down. Deep breath. Do a little movement of your left wrist. Breathe deep into the sides of your pelvis. Right heart triangle slides back. Deep breath. On your next inhale, come back. Gather at the heart. Inhale, keep the gathering. Open and fly your tree. Exhale, both feet down. Wrap in and fold. Soft knees. Gather the heart first. Gather the breath. Inhale, fly. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, soften the knees. Shift your weight outside of right foot. Inhale, float the left leg up. Push down through your first and second toe to keep the lift of the inner fountain, the lift of the inner right ankle. Foot to the front of the thigh so the left knee's pointed more forward. Left hand to left ribs. Bend your standing leg so tongues and tails here. Thigh pushes into foot, foot into thigh. As you lean forward, reach through the left thigh bone as the left ribs come in. Right fingers to the side of your head. As you reach through left knee and right elbow, left ribs come in. Now keep the gathering. Soften your hand away from your face. Slide your left arm inside your thigh as the arm comes in. Left heart goes deeper in, eyes down. Deep breath. You can move the wrist. Allow the branch to move in the breeze. Let something inside stay steady, playing between movement and stillness, between the finite and the infinite. Your next inhale, rise up. Exhale, gather at the heart. Keep the gathering at the heart. One time, inhale, fly your tree. Exhale, both feet down, wrap in and fold. Inhale, gather both hearts, open and fly. Exhale, place your hands, step back. Inhale, roll to your hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull yourself back to your heels. As you exhale, gather your hands, gather the heart triangle. Keep the gathering. And this time, as you come up onto your knees, go long. Stay leaning back a little bit. Open eagle wings. Exhale, gather in, hips back, lean forward. Gather at the heart. Keep the gathering. As you come up onto your knees, lean back a little bit. Exhale, gather. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, hips back, hands forward. Widen your knees a little bit. Stay on the ball mounds of your feet. Widen the sitting bones back. Come up onto your perch. Heels are off the ground. Take a moment to settle in, to slide the heart triangles back, to lift the low belly triangle. Get the arms inside of the thighs, inside of the knees. Soft hands out in front of you, baby hands. Connecting from the outer wings to the outer hands. Cave of the hand is lifted. Breathe deep into the sides of your pelvis. Now imagine as you spiral your thighs in, there's a hugging of your legs, a connection between your roots and your wings. Now keep that connection, that hug. Soft feet. Breathe. You're going to inhale as you come forward. Inhale, inflate, and just rock onto your hands and rock back. So it's a breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding a moment of inflation and pause, connecting outer wings to outer hands. Have you find a moment of holding? See if you can hold it softly. Just with breath. And then back down. Bring your knees down. Sit back for a moment. Breathe and feel. Bring your hands out in front of you. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left knee to the ground. Bring your weight to the outside of your right foot, but keep the connection between your first two toes on the ground. Imagine that you're reaching the right thigh forward, and even here, the right heart anchor, the right heart triangle is coming in. Without changing the bone, so your right knee is slightly in front of your right ankle, in front and wide. Without changing that, see if you can slide your left knee back a little further. Soften your elbows. And from right here, breathe deep into the sides of your pelvis. Notice the feeling on the front of your pelvis. Use your breath and move your breath, the pressure of your breath, into the interesting places. Now as you inhale, keep the elbows bent. Open the front of your body, open your throat, keep the heart gathered. As you exhale, soften the elbows even more. Let your heart go deeper into its cave. Let your head curl as if your chin is trying to follow your heart in. Inhale, open. Now do the same thing without moving the bones of your legs, without lifting your hips. Inhale, open. One more time. Exhale, heart gathers, chin curls to follow. Inhale, back up. Slide your hips back. You can widen your right foot a bit. Soft right leg. Keep the heart leaning forward. And draw your right sitting bone back and lean in. Notice the sensations on the back of your right leg. The sense of the rivers, of the tension in the tissues. Keep sliding your right heart triangle in. Pull your right sitting bone back. You can even roll more onto the outside of the right heel. Let your right leg fall open. And breathe as you feel moving in and out. Come forward and switch your legs. Right leg back, left leg forward. Right knee comes down. Both hands to the inside of your left leg. Weight on the outer edge of the left foot. First and second toes stay down, and the knee goes forward of the ankle and a little wide. Without changing the bones of your left leg, slide your right knee back enough that the front of your right hip feels interesting. Soft elbows. And before you bring more movement or more stress, allow the breath to wiggle its way into the right hip. Use the pressure of your breath into the interesting places. Now adding movement as you inhale, open the front of your body. Now as you exhale, without lifting your hips, let your heart go into its cave so your back rounds. Let your chin try to follow your heart in. Then inhale, open the front of your body. Exhale, let the heart go in. The chin follows the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, heart goes in. Chin follows. Inhale, come up. Slide your hips back. Let your left foot wiggle out a little wider. Soft foot, so you're balanced on the heel. Giving a soft bend of the left knee. Lean your upper body forward and let your left sitting bone draw back, so you're leaning into the intensity, into the tensions, into the sensations. You can explore letting your left leg fall outward so the weight is more on your outer heel. And notice the sense there. Coming forward, releasing the tension and sliding back, exploring the sensations. Allowing more and more of yourself to come awake and to come alive. And the revealing of the world is not only inwards but outwards. The movement is in both directions. The way a tree grows in both directions. Rooting downwards and expanding upwards. Come forward. Release the legs. Bring both knees down. Sit back on your heels. Gather at your heart. Inhale, keep the gathering open and fly. Exhale, left heart goes into its cave. Right arm, elephant trunks. Use the movement of your hips, deep breath. Movement of the arm. Leaning into the right sail. Exhale through center, gather. Inhale, open. Right heart goes in. Left arm, elephants. Spend a few breaths. Deep breaths. Exhale through center, gather. Inhale, open, fly. Exhale, hips back, hands forward. Let the way that touch the ground be interesting. Be curious. Preparing for one final double breath. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And begin.
At the end of your next exhale, exhale everything, hold at the bottom. Keep holding, bring more weight to your left hand and right knee. Right hand is soft. And keep holding as you roll twice, pushing your left hand and right knee away from each other. Now keep holding, bring your weight to your right hand and left knee. And push those points away from each other. Roll 2 more times, holding. And now let your breath return. Sit back. Comfortable seat. And breathe. Bring your right foot out in front of you. Let your left knee stay bent off to the side. Doesn't have to be pulled too much in a place that's comfortable. Bring your hands to either side, your fingers to either side of your right leg. Doesn't need to be outwards. Can be a little bit more straightforward. As you walk your upper body forward, slide your right hip back. Use the push of your right hand, even the push of your left hand, to bring more weight to your right sitting bone, to slide the right heart triangle back and keep that connection. Keep more weight to your right sitting bone. Let your left knee be heavy. Now deep breaths into your right waist, right side. Keep the push of your left hand to slide your right heart triangle in. And now use the fullness not only of your inhale, use the fullness of your exhale. And it's slow. Deep breath, and then as you exhale, exhale slow. But keep exhaling. And then full inhale. And then use your full exhale into that same space of your right waist. Again, full inhale. And then a full exhale into your right waist. Inhale, come up. And switch. Left leg forward, right knee falls out heavy. Fingers come forward, sitting bones walk back. Let your left heart triangle go in by the push of your right hand. More weight is on your left sitting bone. Even reach more through your left thigh bone. Right knee stays heavy. And now breathe. And then again, slow but full exhale. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. And then full breath. And then exhale. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Then one more time, full. And keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Inhale, rise up. Take a moment sitting. Soft or closed eyes. And make your way onto your back. Make your way onto your back. Bend your knees. Sense the earth beneath you. Gently let your knees roll over towards your left.
Breathe into the sides of your pelvis. Deep breath. Deep exhales. Breathing into the sides of your waist, sides of your pelvis. Filling and allowing the breath to press outwards even more. Come through center. Let your knees go over towards the right. And again, use your breath especially into the sides of your pelvis, into your left waist. To expand. Come back through center. Soles of the feet are on the ground, knees are bent. Stretch your arms out like a T. Stretch them so far outwards that they lift up away from the ground. Keep reaching through the arms. Turn the wrists. Let your head turn side to side. Deep breath. Float arms and legs up. Soft arms. Heavy bones. Deep breath. A connection to the heart triangle. Heart heavy on the ground. Soft fingers, soft wrists, soft ankles. Take one more deep inhale. As you exhale, slide your arms and legs all the way out. Allow your awareness, your attention, and your consciousness to ride on waves of breath. As you inhale, expand yourself outwards beyond your skin. Let all of you inhabit the world beyond this place, beyond sky, beyond space. And as you exhale, draw the outer inwards, allowing existence itself to indwell you. Allow your breath and your imagination to keep moving in that way. Allow yourself to stay deep in this place. Connected with the revealing. With the sense of this beyond the ordinary.
But from this place, spread the sense of yourself outwards towards your skin. Move hands and fingers, feet and toes. And if you're ready, begin to journey back to the side at first. And eventually back towards seated. With eyes still closed. Without words. Sense what you are. Sense what existence is. Sense what dwells. Beyond the veil that exists at the edge of ordinary. Allow that sense to stay with you as you take a deep inhale and a full exhale. A deep inhale and a full exhale. Bring your fingers to touch the earth in front of you or beside you. And take one more deeply felt breath. And from this place, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you, Igor. Thank you, Misha. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, we'll see you soon.